Here's a nice fish right here. Oh yeah, big one on a topwater here, guys. It's Dalton, everybody. Back out here at Lake Nacimiento. Trying not to get hooked. Just caught a nice bass on a topwater. This one here will go probably close to a couple of pounds. Really beautiful fish, beautiful hit. I love it when they hit a topwater. So what I'm doing today is I'm throwing a Berkley Choppo. I'll talk about this bait with you here in just a little bit. Give you some overall conditions. Memorial weekend is done. I got out here this morning. It was much colder than I thought it was going to be, so I had to run and put my sweats on. I had my shorts on. Water temperature over here is 72 degrees. I'm in about 12 foot of water, so I caught this fish on a flat, probably around 6 foot of water. It was a nice hit. Here's another one. Three casts, two nice fish. Another nice big spotted bass right here. This one here will definitely go 2+. Oh yeah. That's a nice 2-pound spotted bass right there. You have the whopper ploppers. These are very similar. These are the Berkley Choppos. This one here is it's the 120. Makes a lot of sound. Has a hard plastic tail as opposed to a soft plastic tail. So if it gets real hot, it's not going to melt. And that's why I like this bait. Just throwing it on a medium heavy rod, 30-pound test braid. So when it comes to these prop style topwater baits, like a whopper plopper, a Berkley Choppo, I don't do a lot of fancy stuff with it. I just kind of cast it out, get a good long cast, literally cover a ton of water. I let it set for a second because sometimes I'll get a hit right there. I just start reeling. And I just keep a steady retrieve. Keep that bait noisy. Every once in a while I'll just take my reeling, go like that. It'll give it a bit of a splash. Kind of slowed down over here. Had some good blow-ups. A couple of nice spotted bass. One of them almost 2. One of them definitely would be over 2. And sometimes that's what a topwater bite will do for you. I mean, you can get on a topwater bite and catch a ton of them, or like what is happening right now, I'm just catching better ones. And even the ones that blew up and missed it, they were good fish. And sometimes they just miss it. I wasn't moving it too fast, but you know, sometimes they don't get it. I throw back over there, try to see if they'll come back for it. About the only thing you can do when you miss them. Sometimes you can throw a backup bait. I did throw a chatterbait to see if I could get some of those ones that I missed. They didn't even touch it. But just a real simple chuck and wind. Probably one of the easiest topwater baits ever is a whopper plopper or a Choppo. It's just so simple. I don't know if you saw that bite, but that was cool as heck. I mean, he just came up and just annihilated it. It had been a second before I got a bite, and so I moved over to the other flat over there. I didn't get any bites. Came back over here. That was probably my third or fourth cast. Not as big, but doggone, he sure came up and hit that bait. There is no better visual in bass fishing than a topwater bite. I can't think of a better visual. I mean, I like a spinnerbait bite, clear water like this where I can watch them come up and get the spinnerbait. That's fun. There's nothing like a topwater bite. It'll get your heart racing. It's exciting. It's loud. It's fun. And don't be afraid about depths, you know, when it comes to a topwater with these crazy spotted bass. Now, I am fishing for them shallow right now because that's where I'm getting the bites. But I'm not afraid to throw this topwater 15, 20 feet of water. These crazy fish will come right up and get it if they want it. And the water clarity out here is just plenty good enough. There's areas we're going to see 4 or 5 feet plus. That was fun. It's a white bass, so he took off on it. He missed it and then came back for it. Nice big old fat white bass. Let me get my pliers here so I don't, I'm not interested in this fish getting me hooked. Get these hooks out of them, I'll show them to you. These white bass, they don't like to settle down much. So I just kind of get my pliers, and these this chopper's got some pretty good size hooks, and I don't want them in my fingers. I just got a call from a buddy of mine, so he's out here fishing on his kayak. So if I did get a hook in me, I could run over there and have him take it out, pull it out with some braid. But that was a shallow part of this point, so this is that point you've seen me fishing so far in this video, and I'm coming across it. You know, something, guys, if you don't know this, it's something to keep in mind. When you're fishing points, say you come straight into the point and you're getting bites, you don't get any bites anymore. Go to another side of the point, come in that way. Go around the other side of the point, come in that way. And sometimes these fish are positioned a certain way, don't always know why. And just by changing your direction with your boat or even on the bank, you can get more bites. All right, guys, this was fun. Yeah, I love a topwater bite. Got out here earlier this morning, had some beautiful cloud cover. That's so perfect for a topwater. Throwing this Berkley Choppo 120 on 30-pound Suffix 832 braid. Just keeping this thing moving, and got a number of hits on it. Of course, missed some, and you know, they're just going to do that sometimes. They probably get excited, something splash around on the top, they just jump at it real quick and they'll miss it. I'll throw it back, sometimes they'll hit it again. The white bass are kind of funny because some were hitting off this little point about 2 or 3 feet of water. I couldn't see them, but I could see them when they came up toward the bait. And every once in a while, they grab the bait, they miss it, and they go right back and get it. So that was fun. A couple of nice spotted bass. I do tend to think out here during this time of year, you could probably catch some larger, bigger spotted bass on topwater right now. Topwater for me, and I know it starts earlier. I know it does. But for me, it starts, you know, right around the middle to the end of May, going into June. I'm looking at water temperature. Once that water temperature starts to hold around 70 degrees, that's when I get more topwater bites. But of course, you can throw them a lot earlier, and I'm sure it works just as well. That's just kind of my rule of thumb. Well, I appreciate you all. I thank you for watching. If you guys want any baits, the links are in below. I'll talk to you next time.